friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm Amber and I'm so glad you've joined me today. If you are new, I'm so glad you're here, and I would invite you to please press that subscribe button and like. And if you are a returning friend, thank you for stopping back by. So today I went to my Weight Watcher meeting. Yay! Last week I was babysitting, so I didn't go, but today I was there. And so hopped on the scale. What did the scale say? Well, let me just preface this a little bit. Last Saturday, we celebrated my younger grandson's birthday. He was turning 1. He is so precious and he's doing very well. We had 50 to 60 people here at our house. That was a lot. But I offered our house for my daughter to have the birthday party here. So that was a lot of fun with family and friends and all of the festivities and well wishes. And it was a great day. But all that to say, Amber ate all the party food and she had cake. Not a big piece, but I had cake and it was very good. My daughter got that from Costco and they make some good cakes. This is the first time I've had their cakes, but my daughter got a half a sheet of the vanilla and she didn't think that would quite be enough. So she got a round chocolate. And let me tell you, the chocolate was gone like that. It was very good. And the vanilla was too. So yeah, that's a good place for cakes. In addition to Publix, of course, because they're very good too. At any rate, Amber had all of the party food. I had a hamburger. And I didn't eat much during the party, I have to say. I had the hamburger later that evening because I was busy entertaining, talking to people, just doing what had to be done. So yeah, just being hostess, which was a lot of fun. But I made some barbecue meatballs in the crock pot and I did have some of those. Actually, over the next few days, I had enjoyed the leftovers. And then my daughter's mother-in-law made some baked beans and offered to let us have some that were left over. So I had those, just a little bit here and there, honestly. I can't say I went overboard, but Amber had all the party stuff, okay? And so we had the big birthday party. I've been super busy otherwise, which is why I haven't been on here for almost 2 weeks, but you know, that's life, right? Busy with the grandkids and renovations. At some point, I'm gonna do a video and show you what we've had done here, but we've had the fireplace stonework done. Of course, before that, we had the kitchen backsplash. Hubby is in the process of doing we bought some prefab bookshelves to flank the fireplace in the living room, and he has to build the framework around it, add some crown molding and some decorative trim and all that good stuff, corner rounds. And so that's in process. And then also we remodeled our pool bath. So Amber has been busy painting in there. So I did most of the wall and hubby did the cutting in, and there are 3 doors in there. And they were previously very dark brown, so lots of priming had to be done. And so there's the door that leads to the exterior, to the pool. And then there's the louvered closet door, which was a pain. And then there's the interior door that leads to the hallway to access the bathroom. So all of those doors needed primed, multiple coats of priming. And so I primed all the louvered doors in there. And thankfully, we also just had our house, the exterior painted. And so thankfully the painters were still here, and hubby asked them if they would just spray that closet louvered door. So thankfully that was done and no longer on my task list. But yeah, between the remodeling, various projects, and the grandkids, it's been busy. But all good things, all good things. So we had the birthday party and life, right? So all of that leading up to today's weigh-in. So I get to my meeting. Well, first of all, let me just say, I almost didn't go to my meeting. I have this inner dialogue with myself. that sometimes is not very helpful. And it says, oh, but you might have a gain after the party. Are you sure you really want to go and weigh in? Are you sure? And then I remind myself, I have listened to that voice in the past, and almost every time that I actually do brave it and go, I'm like, why were you so worried about it? It's okay. It's just part of the journey, even if it was up. But all the time, I'm glad that I went, that I listened to whatever the topic was, and was encouraged. So I was brave today, you guys. I went to my meeting. Not that I frequently miss it when my schedule permits, but at any rate, hopped on the scale. And what did it say? Well, it said, mercifully, that Amber was down 2.8 pounds since my last time there 2 weeks ago. So that was amazing, and the crowd went wild. I have to say, even though I did kind of splurge with the party food, I have been a lot more diligent with tracking, a lot more mindful, and it probably served some purpose that I was having some stomach issues and didn't eat as much the last couple days. So there's that. At any rate, it definitely boosted my morale that I was down, that I was actually down. I have not been down on Weight Watchers scale in, I don't know, it's been a while. I was starting to believe that it only kept going up on their scale. So I got on the scale, my home scale this morning, because you guys know that's the scale that I really go according to, and I was 207.6. So very happy about that. I have been as high as like 211 the last few months, so I'm very happy. 207. So let's just keep this trajectory going down, shall we? Shall we? So the lady who weighs you in, she was like, oh, so let me just show you your progress. And I was like, oh, wow. And she's like, said something, like, you're doing great or something like that. And I said, well, I'm trying. She says, no, you're doing. I thought that was good. Yes, I'll have to keep that in mind. I am not just trying, I'm actually doing it. So the topic today was using your strengths to stay on track. I thought that was a very useful and helpful topic. So she kind of went around, the leader kind of went around the room to ask people if they wanted to share any of their strengths and how they may be useful in their journey. And a lot of people said their determination and stubbornness. And I have to say that was what came to mind when the question was asked. I have to say that I feel like my biggest asset regarding weight loss is my determination. If you guys have been with me from the very beginning of my weight loss journey, from December 2018, I think it was, you will know that the recurring theme there, the common thread, was I never give up, never. And even though I kind of started out this year a little, I don't know. Now, I don't really want to say half-heartedly, but it kind of was. My whole self was not really in it. I mean, I wanted to be in it, but I feel like my schedule was so crazy that my focus was just not as intense as I wanted it to be. But like I said a couple of weeks ago, I have refocused, regrouped, and I think I'm finally getting it back together. I think so. Yay! Yay for breakthrough, you guys. I was like, we got to get some traction going here. We have to. So feeling very good about the weight loss. Very good. And like I said, it's just been a busy time, but I definitely am going to be throwing in some exercise with this and meal planning and all that good stuff. We eat a lot of chicken. I feel like I need to look up some new recipes There was this recipe my daughter gave me some months ago, and it was for butter chicken. The ironic thing about butter chicken is there's no butter in it. So that's kind of interesting. And really, it's, from what I recall, it's chicken and then it has like a tomato sauce, tomato paste base. I'll have to look up the recipe again, but hubby really liked that one. I think because it had, I believe, like some Indian seasonings to it. I'll have to, like I said, look it up again, but I need some new recipes. If you guys have any ideas for dinners using chicken, what's your favorite chicken recipe? Leave it below. Oh my goodness, we need all the help we can get. But yeah, so the idea of using your strengths to keep you on track is so you can reflect on what is your great asset. And then when you focus on that, it gives us the confidence for the journey that we can do this. And then we will begin to see results. I have to say, I think that we're all very good at identifying our weaknesses and where we fall short. I think most people are pretty tuned into that. We can name off, well, this went wrong. I'm not doing this great. Not very good at that. I'm not consistent with that, you know, but when it comes time to what are our actual strengths? What do you bring to the table that will actually get you across the finish line of your goal? And I think that's really a great thing to ponder and to really focus on. So that's going to be my focus for the coming week. What am I doing right? That's a great question. What are you doing right towards your health and wellness goals? You know, because I think too often we can just kind of beat ourselves up. You know, sometimes we don't need any enemies. Sometimes we just talk bad to ourselves. Kind of self-defeat, right? But if we can turn that around, shift the focus to, okay, yeah, of course, everybody has weaknesses, things that they would like to improve upon, but what am I doing right? What am I doing that will help me in my journey to have success? And so that's a really good topic. So I encourage you, ask yourself those questions. And I bet you're gonna find some amazing answers. Maybe you're determined, maybe you're stubborn. Those can be great qualities when funneled in the right direction. They can be awesome. So encourage you to focus on the positive things about yourself and how they can be useful in your health and wellness journey. So excited about the week moving forward. Always excited because, you know, even though my new week technically starts on a Friday because my meetings are on Thursday, but you know, whatever, the week moving forward. I'm always excited because there's something exciting about a new week, a new beginning, right? No matter what day that falls on for you. If it starts on a Monday, great. Although, you know, if it starts on a Monday, then we say, oh, maybe the next Monday. But for me, one of the things that I plan to do is at least some loose meal planning. I haven't been very consistent about having any meal plan in place because of our busyness and because we've had workers in and out of the house and a lot going on. But not to say we haven't had healthy meals, because we kind of stick to the same things, and you guys might be like that too, but the same repertoire. Right now, one of my goals regarding our freezer and pantry my goal is to use up our inventory. So we're kind of planning some meals around what we have on hand in the deep freezer. Planning to defrost that soon. Honestly, I feel like if I open the deep freezer just for like I don't know, maybe 20, 30 minutes in the garage, it would all melt anyway. Because of all of the ice that's caked up on the inside, which isn't bad, but it has been so brutally hot here, and probably where you are too, but I don't know. I think the high is probably somewhere around 95 today, but almost, I feel like the humidity level is almost 100% all the time. That is the brutal part, the humidity. Fall is coming, you know, maybe by Christmas for us. I don't know. You never know, but at some point it will come. And then I will be happy to go outside and do some yard work. For now, it's like winter is up north. It's time to hunker down, you guys. Hunker down in the AC. But anyway, just wanted to share my good news with you. 207.6. Now, let's see if Amber can keep this momentum going, which she can. She's totally, you know, capable of doing that. Let's see if the scale cooperates with the effort. But hopefully next week, you know, maybe we'll be down to 206. That would be awesome. Of course, in the next few months, if I could get below 200, that would be awesome. Awesome. That would, you know, that's like a huge mental hurdle, right? When you get over, I don't know, I think in like units of 10, right? When you get below 200, and then when you get below 190 and so on. So my ultimate goal is somewhere around 150. I would be really happy. 150, 155, 150 probably. But we'll see when we get there. Just happy to be doing something beneficial to my health, because we all know that excess weight leads to many, many, many diseases and chronic issues. And we don't want that. We don't want that. I want to be around for a long time to interact and be with my grandkids. The 2-year-old grandson, he is a riot. He is such a joy. He stayed the night, Sunday night with me, and he's such a good sleeper. He does awesome. We have the crib set up in my sewing room, so his mom will ask him, where are you going to sleep at Grammy's? And he says, in the sewing room. It's so cute. But he's such a good sleeper. But this past Monday, when, you know, morning came so fast, he decided it would be great to wake up at 6:30 in the morning. So yeah, that was an early day for us. Usually he will sleep until, I don't know, maybe 7:30 or so. But anyway, we have a good time together. He is a lot of fun. He's just at that stage. He's 2.5. So his little imagination is running wild. He has lots of great ideas. But he keeps us laughing for sure. And laughter is the best medicine. The Bible says, laughter doeth good like a medicine. And truly it does. So I wish you guys well, and I hope you have a blessed week ahead. I always love to hear from you in the comments. So leave me a comment below. I always read them and respond. And as always, thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you soon. Take care.